You're walking along a dirt path deep in the woods. The sun is shining, and there are a few clouds in the sky. You can hear birds around you, and every once in a while you catch a glimpse of a small animal. A slight breeze blowing through the trees feels cool against your skin and keeps you from feeling overhot. Something catches your eye. You stop and see that there is a small dirt path branching off from the main path to the right. Bushes at the front of the path have partially blocked it, but as you move those bushes aside, you can see that the path is clear. You decide to be adventurous and go down this small, narrow path. You walk for several minutes through the trees and finally come upon two wooden posts with an arch above them. Across the arch it says, "Welcome to Butterfly Garden." The path ends at the arch, and as you pass underneath it, you see a beautiful open space before you. Along the edge of this side of the clearing are many graceful willow trees. Their light silvery green leaves seem to sway around the trunks like a skirt. As you clear these willow trees, you now have an unimpeded view of the clearing. A series of small ponds are linked together. Each pond is different from the next. You decide to explore. You first go to the pond on your right, which is the one closest to you. This pond has large gray rocks around it. Mixed in with the gray rocks are soft bluish gray stone. The waters of this pond are still, broken occasionally by a frog jumping into the water or some small insects skimming across the surface. There are many large butterflies sitting along the edge of this pond. Their soft, droopy wings are bright ruby red, with tips that look as if they'd been dipped in black ink. For the most part, the butterflies are resting on stones or grass, fluttering their wings gently in the wind. A small stream leads from this pond to the next, and you follow it. The stream passes through tall reeds that have what looks like a giant cotton ball at their tips. You follow this stream, gently bending the reeds out of your path, making sure not to break any of them. The small stream eventually spills into another pond. This pond has giant lilies floating in it. And you see there are different types of butterflies gathered here. Lovely orange butterflies with black dots along the top of their wings seem to float about the clearing. These orange and black butterflies fill the air above and around this second pond. You move slowly to your right along the edge of the pond and watch as several butterflies fly closer to you in order to get a better look at this new visitor to their home. You keep moving forward, but you're careful to move slowly so as not to bump into any of these delicate, curious creatures. One of them goes so far as to land on your shoulder, and you smile as you continue along the edge of the pond. When you reach the far side of the pond, where the small stream continues, the butterflies leave you and fly back to the center of their home. You turn your back on this pond and follow the stream on to the next. This one is quite different. The pond is close to the edge of the clearing, and this side is filled with mangrove trees. Their tangle of roots plunge into the pond's waters, and a variety of small animals and insects swim and fly in between. Large black stones are in the waters of the pond, so shiny that they reflect the light. They look as if they'd been polished. The stones are close enough together that you can hop from one to another, and you do so, arriving at the largest stone in the center of the pond. You sit down for a while on the warm, smooth stone, close your eyes, and soak in the sun. You reopen your eyes, get up, and skip along the rocks once more until you arrive at the far edge of the pond. Once again, you follow a small stream trickling from the far end to the fourth and final pond. This pond is the largest. Two types of butterflies are at this fourth pond. Half of the butterflies are shiny black with a bluish-white outline going around the edge of their wings. The other butterflies are beautiful shimmering silver. Each time their wings move, they reflect light around the pond. The waters of this pond are crystal clear, and you can see all the way down to the bottom. Several species of fish are swimming through the waters. Some are gold, some white, and some are brown with bright splashes of color, as if a small child had thrown paint on them. You sit on the edge of this pond and admire the scene in front of you. You're thankful that you caught a glimpse of that small path branching off to the right that led you here. But now it is getting dark. You get up and make your way back to the arch at the entrance to the clearing. You look at the words again. Welcome to Butterfly Garden. And take your last look at the clearing with the series of 4 ponds. You promise yourself that you'll return. You make your way back along the small path until you find yourself once again on the main path. You make your way out of the forest, but as you walk, you remember those 4 ponds and the butterflies that live there.